Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new hair. Decided to do something fun just because I can. Today I'm here with my series September TBR, if you will. So series September is hosted by Sarah at Sarah's Nightstand and Krista at Books and Jams. And I just thought this would be a good opportunity to make some progress in a few of the series that I am reading and also start a couple other ones. So what I tried to do is, so I have a book or books, depending on the prompt, for every prompt in their bingo board. But I also tried to choose books that could fulfill multiple prompts, just in case I don't get to all of the books that I'm about ready to show you. So let's dive in here. So the first, let me rearrange my stack here because I have it from like, I have a crying child. I have it in like the wrong way, so hold please. Okay, now I have this stack correct. So the first prompt is let's get started, which is start a new series. I'm going to start stalking Jack the Ripper. I don't know what this series is called, but Stalking Jack the Ripper is the first, or is a book that is on my like books to read in 2022 because I've had this for so long. So I decided this was a good time to start that. So that is book number 1. Then the next prompt is double it up, which Sarah kind of said like the intention is to read like 2 books from a series or 2 books from the same author, something like that. So what I'm going to read is Triple Chocolate Cheesecake Murder and then Caramel Pecan Murder, which are, I believe these are the last 2 books that are currently out in the Hannah Swenson series. So let's finish this up, right? The next prompt is Blast from the Past, which when I was watching Sarah's video, she said you could do something along the lines of like a series that you haven't read from in a while, or a series that you read before but haven't read like in a long time. So what I decided to do for that is Catering to Nobody by Diane, Mott, Davidson. I read these books when I was like in high school, I believe. I haven't even read the entire series, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of revisit this. It's another like culinary cozy mystery series following Goldie. She's a caterer in Colorado. So excited to get back into that one. Then the next prompt is Talk of the Town, and that's like a book or a series that like has a lot of hype. So like Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, things like that. And so I decided to read the next book in the Bridgerton series, which has a ton of hype around it right now, especially with like the Netflix series, and then like season 2 of the Netflix series came out earlier this summer. So next up is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. So excited to get back in with the Bridgertons. And this one follows Colin Bridgerton, who is the 3rd child. Yeah, because their names are alphabetical. So, 3rd child. And this is it's the 4th book because book 1 follows Daphne. So this is book 4, but follows the 3rd of the Bridgertons. Then the next prompt is That's a Wrap, which is to finish up a series. So I hope to read The God of Lost Words, which is a Hell's Library book. This is the last book in that series. So, and I have thoroughly enjoyed the first 2. So I'm really excited. And John hasn't read this one yet, so I'll be reading it before him if I get to it. Then the next prompt is Out of the Box, which is to read something like out of your comfort zone. And they said something like it can be like a book genre you don't read a lot from, a book format like ebook versus audiobook versus, physical. So I decided to read The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang for this. So fantasy isn't like something I read a ton of. I've been reading a little bit more just because John has been like giving me recommendations for books to read. This one I'm a little bit like, it's a little bit even like more so out of my comfort zone because of like the themes, or like the, what am I trying to say? Like, it's like more like, I mean, at least it seems more like Asian fantasy type based. I could be wrong about that. And I will also attempt to listen to this on audio just to help me get through more. And yeah, just to help me get through more books. And hopefully the one like hesitation I have with listening to fantasy books via audio is I can't listen to those like while I'm working unless I'm like really into the story, like far enough into it, because I get distracted. But I have some crafting I need to do, so maybe I'll listen to this while crafting. So then it's like doubly out of the box, which is I'm listening to a fantasy book via audio, and the fantasy book itself is also out of my comfort zone. So that's that. The next one is You Own It, Now Start It, which is, you know, you own this series, you own books from the series, whatever, like time to get into it. And I chose Murder in G Major by Alexia Gordon. John got this for me last Mother's Day, like not Mother's Day 2021, I think. And there's no reason why I haven't read it other than I just haven't. Like, it's so, like, it's music based and it's set in like Ireland, which is awesome. And like, I'm pretty sure there's like, yeah, there's a ghost. Like, this is like right up my alley, and I just haven't read this book, and I'm really excited to dive into it and see if I want to carry on in the series, which I probably will. I very rarely don't finish cozy mystery series once I start them. Then next up is Now You Can Watch It, which is read a like book or series that has like a movie or like TV adaptation. And so for that, I am going to read Dead Until Dark by Charlene Harris, which the HBO show True Bloods is based off of this. So that will be fun. I'm interested in that. Like, it's like the vampire theme, but I don't think it's like as Twilight-y as Twilight is. But I'm excited. I've heard like good things about it, so I'm excited to get to that. And then the last prompt is Three's a Crowd, which is to read or do something with like a trilogy. So I don't know why John and I have not gotten to this yet, but we have book 3, which is the last book. I think it's only going to be a trilogy, but I hope that's the case. But this is the last current book in the Skyward series, Cytonic. And hey, it matches my hair. I'm really excited to see how this ends. This is, I mean, I've said recently that any Brandon Sanderson book that I have read to date, I have really enjoyed, like 4 stars or higher, and I'm really excited to see what happens next in this, because both, like, again, the other 2 books in the series have both been like really interesting. There's some great like characters. It's always like a fun adventure in space, so really excited to get to this. So that is my tentative TBR for series September. Let me know down below, are you participating in this? I'm excited because like I really need to spend some more time with like some of my series. And there's so many like the Hannah Swenson series, and honestly I might try and get the last couple of books in the Bake Shop Mystery series. My library just hasn't had them, and so I was like, let me focus on some other ones. But I'm like close to wrapping that up. Like there's like, I have like a few different series that like I could wrap up, such as Cytonic, the Skyward series, the Hell's Library series, that I could just wrap up if I just focus on it. So I'm really excited for series September to kind of get my butt into gear. Anyways, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.